It's time to dive beneath the surface and into the minds and hearts of your favorite celebrities and pop culture icons. Welcome to Up and Adam.
Hey guys, what's up? You're watching Up and Adam. My name's Adam Newell. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm the guy bringing you guys all the weekly interviews and recaps from your favorite celebrities and pop culture influencers. But for those of you who do know me, you know that that's not why we're always here, right? Guys, if you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. And with that, let's jump right in. Okay, guys, so there's a rumor circulating in the Real Housewives of New York sphere, and I am so here for it. Apparently, what we're hearing is the B may be back, and yes, that's Bethenny Frankel herself, which I have to say, if this is true, then I'm going to eat my own words because I've said since she left, since she said, I will never return to reality TV, at least not the Real Housewives. Then she did the big shot with Bethenny, which is not Housewives. She had total control over that as she was an executive producer. But now we're being told that she could come back to the Real Housewives of New York. She may be returning. Now, some fans are split on this, and some are like, yes, I'm excited. Others are like, no freaking way, I don't want her back. But why Bethenny? Why now? Well, guys, I'll tell you, season 13 has the lowest ratings ever. Season 13 is the lowest rated season for the Real Housewives of New York. And there's been so much blame going all over the board. They're playing the blame game all the way around. Some of them are blaming Ebony K. Williams for making the center of the show some of the harder conversations that a lot of people don't want to have, whether it's about the elections, the movement, or even about Ebony's life work that she expresses like, listen, this is what I do for a living. And I'm here to show you, you know, like I've been through different situations than you've been through. And I need you guys to just listen for a second. But some of the women feel like she's coming off preachy, and other women in the cast, like LUANN have expressed that they're sort of scared to even be filming with Ebony because they feel like she feels like anything that she says is going to come off wrong or racist. She's nervous and she doesn't like necessarily, from what we're hearing, Ebony being on the show because she feels like it totally changes the dynamic. Now for Ebony, she said, I am not taking the blame for this. This is a bunch of women who feel like they can do whatever they want, get away with whatever they want, say whatever they want, and times are changing. So that shit is over. Ramona Singer is rumored to be on the outs as far as casting, but she went to social media and someone asked her, are you fired from the show? And she said, nope. So as of right now, that's still just a rumor. But another big rumor happening right now is that they had to push back filming for the reunion for season 13 because after Ramona Singer heard the rumor that she may be getting axed from the show, she was like, no, I'm not filming. If you guys are already cutting me, then I'm not filming the show for you guys to bring me into the reunion, eviscerate me, paint me out as something that she says that she's not, and then let her go. That's not the way that she wants to go out on the show. However, on the other side, sources close to production have told Daily Mail that's not the truth and that she will be coming back and she's ready to tackle on the women head on. Now, I don't necessarily know what I believe at this point, and I think, especially after having a conversation with Kimpire Daily and a few other YouTubers and other sources close to Bravo, I feel like she wouldn't necessarily just be axed like that. If anything, I think she would be demoted because we know that she's held a full-time housewife role for the past 13 seasons. So she is expensive. It's expensive to have her on the show. And if she is kind of making it a little bit more controversial because of the things that she's saying on the show, that could be a problem. She might sound like an expensive problem. We have heard rumors that there is a huge casting shakeup coming to the Real Housewives of New York, and I think they're doing this with most franchises. Look how Real Housewives of Beverly Hills is going. This is what they said. They're like, we added a few women and it's going great. They're having some of the highest ratings ever. But just to be fair, guys, they're having some of the highest ratings ever because everyone is waiting to watch Erica Girardi and all of this scandal unfold. This isn't because we added Kathy Hilton, Crystal Kung Minkoff, and gave Sutton the diamond. Even though we love Kathy Hilton and Crystal and Sutton's little situation, sure, it's entertaining, or it was to a point. Now I feel like it's just like, what are we doing? It feels like Groundhog Day. But I don't think that's the reason that the ratings are so good. Now, I just did a video on the Real Housewives of Orange County, and we know that Tamra Judge is back. They axed 3 housewives, Bronwyn Wyndham Burke, Elizabeth Lynn Vargas, and Kelly Dodd, and they also brought back Heather Dubrow and added a newbie, Noella Bergner. So with that, hopefully that casting shakeup will bring the ratings back up too. Real Housewives of Orange County, they also experienced the lowest rated season for season 15. Again, not the only franchise who's going through a casting shakeup. Real Housewives of Dallas, they cut 3 housewives. Now they're adding 3 more. Who the hell are they adding? We don't know yet, but the point is something wasn't going right for them. The fans spoke out and the network is listening. That's exactly what we need from the network. One more, the Real Housewives of Atlanta. We've already cut LaToya Ali, apparently Drew Sidora, and Cynthia Bailey. They need a casting shakeup. Right now confirmed is Kenya Moore, Candy Burris, and Portia Williams is filming an 8-part series, reality TV show of her own. So she might not actually be returning to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. It's all up in the air as of right now, because what they're saying is she doesn't want to come on the show and have everyone attack her relationship with Simon Gobadia. However, you knew by getting with Simon Gobadia that all of the women, just because this was one of the friend of the show's husband at the time, you knew that you were going to get this backlash. So just come on, take your peach, give us the drama, face it, and let's get those ratings back up. We need these anchor housewives, but also I agree, we do need cast shakeups. Now, getting back to the Real Housewives of New York, the rumor that Bethenny is coming back, from what they're saying is that they were supposed to start filming again towards the end of 2021. And we've seen this. We see the Halloween parties, we see Thanksgiving, we see Christmas. We love seeing our favorite seasons, play out in New York, especially because we get to see the snow and how they do the over-the-top decorations. And they really, do it in a different way than most cities. New York is so magical when it comes to the holidays. So I feel like it's important to film around these times. However, right now, the production crew, the network, Bravo, and probably Andy himself, they have a lot of thinking to do. They're taking some time off and they're pushing back filming until early 2022. This is the same thing that they did with Orange County. Well, they collected their thoughts and they figured out, how do we save this franchise? Who's good for the show? Who's not good for the show? We need to take some serious time. That's what they did. And hopefully season 16 will come in with a bang. But I'm just curious if the rumor is true and the bee is back. This is how fans are reacting. Instagram user Dorinda Deadly, clever play on Dorinda Medley, said, I heard a certain skinny girl is in the talks to come back for RHONY. Again, fans are split all over the board, and some are saying, please, Bethenny, Dorinda, Bershawn, and a newbie would be great on the show. Maybe keep Ramona, axe Leah. They're wanting Ebony K. Williams to be axed, which I think it's her first season, so I don't think she's had a bad run. I think that they should definitely bring her back for a second season. I don't know if we need LUANN Delesseps anymore, but this is what fans are asking for. While on the other side, some fans are saying, no, Bravo, come on, we can't keep making the same mistakes. There's so many other better housewives that we can bring on. Cindy, Jill, Aviva. I don't think so, guys. But they're saying that these other housewives, it could be better. We've tried to bring Bethenny back in the past and it didn't work. That's not true. It did work, but bringing Bethenny back, Bethenny just doesn't necessarily have the time. So if they're going to offer her a position back, one, they definitely need to cut another full-time housewife, one who is very highly paid, which would make sense if it were Ramona, because she has been around for quite some time. And they would have to be able to budget for Bethenny and make it worth her time. Bethenny's busy with her complete empire of skinny girl margaritas, clothes, jeans, popcorn, teas, coffees. I mean, this woman does it all. Now she launched a wine brand or relaunched a wine brand that was already launched. I don't necessarily know what that is, what it's all about, but fans have kind of ripped into her about that. But she's doing one thing after another, and she's made it clear, I will not be returning. I don't have the time to come on and fight with a bunch of women on TV. I'm moving onward and upward. I've been on Shark Tank. I've had my own TV show. I am helping do disaster relief. She's one of the first responders out when we get a hurricane or an earthquake. She's on top of it all. She's busy. Does she have time to sit here and go back and forth with Ramona Singer? Absolutely not. But money talks, and if they offer a pretty penny, maybe she might make it back. I don't know. Nene Leakes said the same thing at one point. NeNe said, bye, I'm not coming back to the show. You'll never see me again. I don't need this show. And then boom, another season or two later, we see NeNe Leakes show up to a vacation and she's like, I'm back. Now we know that we'll never get NeNe Leakes back again after her and the network went head to head. And NeNe exposed some of her truths regarding the network. And after you talk against the family that employed you for such a long time, I don't see you reconciling, especially when you've done it on such a public platform. However, Bethenny never did that. Bethenny never talked about the network, and she even said, I appreciate the network, the show, Bravo, Andy, production, because it helped me boost my platform. And she feels like maybe she wouldn't have necessarily had the same platform had it not have been for Bravo. So she's very aware of what this platform did for her. And if they need a favor, who knows? She might give them one. And it's not just a favor, by the way. It would be a 7-figure favor. It would be a $1 to $2 million. Please return for season 14. Help us get the show back on track. It would be that kind of favor, not just like a knock, knock. Hey, Bethenny, you owe us one. No, her time comes at a price. Now, if Bethenny is coming back, what do we have to look forward to? Well, she's engaged to the creator of Cameo. Who knows if we would get to see him? Her daughter's growing up, and she featured her daughter, at least her voice, and talking with her, Bryn, a little bit more on her show Big Shot on HBO. She still has all of her businesses, and she knows all of the women very well. Her and Dorinda have not skipped a beat ever since filming stopped. They still talk to each other. They're still good friends. They post on social media. So if these two came back, I feel like they would be coming back with a vengeance, especially after some of the women have talked about both of them, saying, we don't need them on the show. The show is a better place without them. It feels like it's less aggressive. There's less drama, less turmoil. Well, that's why you have to be careful what you say and you put out into the world, because you might say that now, but then you're sticking your foot in your mouth later, because we both know Dorinda and Bethenny, either one of them or both of them at the same time, could come on and rip into any single person on that cast. They would read them up and down for filth, put them, to the side, bring them back, tear them down and build them back up. They just have a talent at doing so. Clamp. They know what to do. Guys, I want to know what you think about this rumor. Do you think Bethenny Frankel would be coming back? Would it be worth her time? And will production be able to sway her? So many questions to which I need so many answers. I'm so divided on this. I would love to see her back, but I just don't know if they can pull it off. Please help me out here. And guys, if you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell, because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. And with that, we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
Check us out every Monday and Wednesday. Thanks for watching Up and Adam.